I'm happy to be here, though, man. 2024 has been a fun year. 2023 was not. I was fired from my day job in 2023. Woo! Fuck yeah, you piece of shit! You don't deserve a mic either! Take his job and take his mic, take his dick next! You can find it! It's cold out. Got fired from my day job, guys. I had a work from home job for 36 months, and I was late to the living room 102 times. Those are Hall of Fame piece of shit numbers right there. First ballot. It's fire. And here's the thing. Some of you might work from home. You maybe have another room where your office is. I don't even have that. I live in a basement studio apartment. I wasn't even late to the living room. I was just late to the end of my bed. What lie can I tell my boss, sir? Yeah, sorry, the half-eaten bag of Doritos I left in my bed ran into my bong. Caused a giant mess on the lower third quadrant of my bed, and you know Columbus construction, it's going to be backed up for weeks. Expect major delays. I hate telling that joke in Columbus because I know there's one or two construction workers looking to kick my ass after the show. That's all right. We tell the jokes anyway. You know all about construction. You're dressed like a parking cone. This is awesome. If I had my gun, I clearly wouldn't shoot you. You're wearing Hunter Orange tonight. Like a true Ohioan.
I'm dating, but I got banned on Tinder. I know, man. And they don't tell you when you get banned why you're banned. I know, because I'm a white woman and I emailed them. I wasn't a bitch about it. I was incredibly polite. I was like, hi. There has to be a mistake because I just moved to Ohio and my account has been deactivated. And Tanya emailed me back and she said, you know what you did. Bitch. She could have left it there, I got the point, but she followed it up with, and our decision is final. I don't know if you know this, but Tinder's owned by all of them. So I'm effectively banned from every dating site that exists. But I did use my married friend's phone number to get back on Tinder. You giggled so early, I feel like you're familiar. I mean, she's married, she doesn't need it. Except now she's also banned from Tinder.
Bought a gun. But I just had to get out of my system. That's what Ohio men do. I mean, some of us. Just like, pew! Don't do that in the gun store. Out. I found out if you go in a gun store and you just, the guy behind the counter asks you why you want the gun, you can just make up a reason as long as it's not illegal, you know? It's like, all right, what you want this for? I was like, I need something that'll stop a Roomba at 30 yards. 357 will do it. I was like, all right. Can you imagine that, just shooting a Roomba? I was like, why'd you shoot the Roomba? It was charging. It was charging, it was charging. Was it charging or was it charging? That's for a jury of my peers behind the target return desk to decide.
Since my brother and I were old enough to date, 25, my mom's been trying to set us up. Not with each other. With other people. So she's been trying to set us up with other people, right? And she'll go to a restaurant or at the checkout at Aldi or whatever and show them a photo of us that she keeps in her wallet. And she's been doing this for 15 years. And the photos haven't changed since we were in high school. So the people are getting older, in their 40s for my brother. And she's like, you want to go on a date with a junior in high school? It's so bad. One time my mom did this, and the guy ended up being a cop. And you see all these scams on Facebook about people kidnapping or whatever. So he handcuffs her and takes her down to the station. Yeah. They let her go, but I had to go on a date with him. She was like, he was a nice Christian man, Hannah. He was a nice... It didn't work out between me and the cop, though, because He was disappointed I wasn't 16.
I'm Appalachian. Jesus. In Ohio and everything. Where are you from that you're Appalachian, that you raised your hand about it? I'm from West Virginia. Where in West Virginia? This is all we're doing now. I love a map. You'll say Huntington. Is that like you're from Outwayne? This is just for me and you now. You're what? From Crum. I do know where that is. I get why you would pass me off, you know? Like, this bitch does, I'm from a holler too, baby, you know? But growing up in West Virginia, my dad and his brother, they owned a mobile home moving business. So I'm like trailer royalty. Fucking, she's fancy, guys. I know you didn't realize, but now you do, so act accordingly. Really, all trailer royalty meant is that you couldn't bully me, because my dad would just move your house. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be to call me fat and then go home and you're homeless? Get the fuck out of here. No.
Man, dating is fucked up, man. It's so tough, man. And then you got a white girl too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's better, you know, because they're happy for no reason, you know what I mean? So it can bring you joy, you know what I mean? White ladies, I don't know if you know this, you have the power to Yelp review this business into the ground right now. You know what I'm saying? So you have the power to bring him joy even if he's depressed, you know what I'm saying? You gotta thank her for that. I mean, like, wake up this morning, didn't she say, how many times today did she was like, aren't you excited? You know what I'm saying? 3 times? Yeah, man, I know I'm right, you know what I'm saying? Take her on High Street right after this and watch her be like, look at the lights! You're excited? I want a woman that's excited about electricity, man. Like it's 1742 in a time period where I wouldn't be allowed to be with the chick. She would deny consensuality or something. You know, I'd get the electric chair. I'm like, aren't you excited? Yes, still happy. Thank you.
Some of my sisters are very smart. Like, one is an actual genius. She has paperwork and it's framed and she talks about it a lot. I have another sister who, she's not stupid, but she's fucking close. She's right there. She thought Harry Potter was quote unquote unbelievable. Yeah. You guys know Harry Potter. Peter did the little fucking character from it earlier. But if you don't know, it's a movie about a young boy that's a wizard, goes to a school. How you get to the school is you go to a train station with your luggage and an owl, and you run it through a brick wall, and there's a train there, real stuff, obviously. And they play this game where they all fly around on little brooms and chase these little balls, and I'm watching this with my sister, and one of the wizards flies straight up in the air. And his broom starts to crack and freeze. And my sister watching this says, oh, yeah, right. The atmosphere would pop his head. I'm like, oh, that's where you fell off board? Everything was so believable up until this point. What were you thinking when the little boy ran the shopping cart through the wall at the train station? She was like, you know the British do some silly shit. I was like, that's fake.
Nah, man, I noticed that there's a lot of women officials on the sidelines of NFL games. Did you guys notice that? Yeah, clap it up for that. We got women NFL referees now. Yeah, that's good, man. But I feel like if we really want to, really break an NFL barrier, if the NFL really want to break barriers, they should have, a gay referee. They should. Can you imagine a gay NFL referee? Flag on the play, flag on the play. Move! She be trying to talk to her, move. Girl, what happened? What'd they do? Tell me about it. Who was it? 59? 59? Oh my gosh, girl. I told him last game, if he do this game, we gonna flag him. He gonna think we playing, girl. We not playing up in here today. I got your back. I'm gonna call it. Don't worry about it. I got you. You got my backwoods? Okay, cool. I'm gonna see you later, girl. See you later. Flag on the play, roughing the passer. The Burgundy team, 49ers. What's a 49er? No one knows. Oh, I don't know. Roughing the passer, 59. Flag on you, 59. Flag on you. Don't be doing that, 59. Throwing people on their head like that. Don't be doing that. Your mama taught you better than that, 59. Don't be doing that. I know one person you won't throw on their head. I know one person. That's my son. Yep. Yes, I do got a son. Yes, I am gay. And yes, I still do got a ding-a-ling, okay? That's a whole different type of conversation for a whole different type of day. 59. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Stop playing. Why you always playing with me like that? You know I'm at work. Stop playing with me like that. Because this one hole you can't get out of. That's what we need, man. Ratings will go up.
I did a show on last Thanksgiving for people that were experiencing homelessness. And we passed out these bags of essentials, and there were food, and they all lined up, and we were like handing them out. It was a really nice moment. And one of the guys came up to me, and he said, "You're the comedian?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You better be funny." I said, "Oh, yeah, are you going to go home? Is that what you're going to do?" Okay. He loves punching down over there, Baldy number 2. Okay. You guys should kiss. That'd be awesome. Yeah. We can have this wizard in the front fucking cast your heads like spells. It'd be sick as fuck. Okay. If you also like me, follow me on Instagram at @TheHenryAllen. And this is the last joke I'll tell you guys. The worst thing I've ever done to a homeless person. It was in the video game Grand Theft Auto. And my mouth's so dry, I hit the weed pen like 16 to 23 times before I came up here, and it was probably too many. We'll scratch that. Walker, scratch that from the tape. Yeah. Scratch that. So yeah, you can do anything in Grand Theft Auto. You can steal cars, you can rob banks, whatever you want. It's kind of like a true testament to who you are as a person. And I stole this fire truck, and I went underneath a bridge where some homeless people were, and I tried to extinguish their barrel fire. Just because that's silly, you know? But the game wouldn't let me physically put the fire out. And I was like, that's a weird place for them to draw the line. You know, like it's Grand Theft Auto. And you can't just like put fires out? That's insane. I imagine they're all like pitching ideas in a big game room, and the executive director's like, "Timothy, give me an idea." And Timothy's like, "All right, what if you could like have sex with a prostitute and like beat her up or like run her over to get your money back?" And he was like, "Great idea, Timothy." Duh. And then he was like, "Roger, you give me an idea." And Roger was like, "What if you could steal a fire truck, go underneath the bridge where some homeless people are, and then extinguish their barrel fire?" And he was like, "Jesus, Roger. Those are people too, all right?"
A long history of being offensive, you know. It's fucked up that I speak like this. Come to find out, I speak English too fluently for immigrants to trust me. It's just fucked up because I'm one myself. I moved here when I was 3, you know, for work. I work in roofing now. Look, I have a college degree, but like nature versus nurture, you know? The other day, one of these new hires, his name was Jose, and nudge, nudge. He came up to me, he was like, "Excuse me, sir, can I talk to you for a minute?" It's like, "¿Qué bueno, Jose? ¿Qué pasó?" He's like, "Oh shit, you're one of us." Gave me like this look of Parkinson's or disbelief, just, "How come you didn't speak Spanish to me at the morning meeting?" It's like illegal code, bro, I'm not trying to blow our cover. And he was like, "Well, I think somebody blew your cover, dog. I heard you were the plug." I looked at him like, "No way, Jose. I'm not the plug, bro. I'm more like the extension cord. I don't sell drugs. I just got the hookup." Like, so we went to my cousin's house, allegedly. They're exchanging in recreation. I just hear Jose go to my cousin like, "Boy, am I glad to see you, Jessi. I wasn't sure about this Tony guy. He doesn't just speak English good. He speaks English well." Something's wrong, fool. I can feel it. He doesn't finish all his sentences with "in shit." He gives examples and shit. He postulates a hypothesis and provides supporting evidence in the subsequent paragraphs and shit. He might not look like an essay, but he knows how to write them. Like,